Hi ladies, I am here to share a little brow tutorial with you. Now, look at my face. Okay, you clearly want to keep looking at that eye, don't you? Well, for two reasons. First of all, because I have a brow filled in and I have my mascara on. Look at this one. Boring. And it looks like there's just no end to my forehead, right? So the eyebrows are so important, guys, so do not be afraid to fill your brows. It's all about blending, and I promise you, practice makes perfect. So I'm going to share with you two products today. We have our amazing brow liner. I am using the medium shade, okay? And it has a nice little spoolie brush on the end, and it's a twist, okay? So there's no hassle with sharpening. Then I also have our brow gel, and this has an amazing treatment in it, which will actually help the hairs grow, and it was also going to give your lashes a more thicker, fuller look. All right, so let's get started. A couple tips that I want to show you before I start filling in. First of all, when you do your brows, you want to make sure, like, so if you take a pencil or anything, and your brow should start here and go this way. Anything in here, get rid of them, tweeze, okay? Then your arch should be, so you find the middle of your eye, and your arch should be right about there, okay? And then your brow should end over here, okay? So you have your 3 points. Now, I'm going to show you how I start my brow. I create a guide for myself, and then I start filling it in. So here we go. So I'm going to start here, and I pull up my brow, that's how I like to do it, and I create a fierce line. And I say fierce because this is pretty intense. I go right up to that arch point. Okay, see that? Now this is where the spoolie brush comes in, and I blend. And it's all about applying and blending, and that's pretty much it. Now, from this point, I'm going to take the spoolie brush again. I'm going to brush these hairs down. Tip, when you go get your eyebrows tweezed, I don't recommend them getting waxed, and I'll tell you why. Don't let them cut the hairs on the top. Oh my God, you need that hair to kind of keep them nice and full. My lady did it for a long time, and I'm like, you need to stop. My best friend Heather taught me about brows, man. And if you know Heather Hermes, she's got kick-ass lashes, or lashes and brows. Kick-ass brows. Anyway, okay, so we're going to start here, and I'm going to create another intense, fierce line, right? So I'm going to go here, and I'm meeting that line in the middle. Now, remember this spot here that I had told you? Right there. You're going to create that. Looks kind of crazy, but again, we need to blend and fill. And again, don't be afraid to use the tip of this as well. So now I'm going to take the pencil, and I'm going to start to fill in just light little strokes, like I'm creating little hairs, okay? So very light, feather-like strokes, so it doesn't look like it's tattooed on. Sorry about the tattoo remarks. If anybody has tattooed eyebrows, I'm just not a fan, because it's too harsh, you know? And I mean, everybody has their own tastes, but that is definitely one of mine. Look at that. What a difference already. So I'm going to blend once again. Okay, so I see here that I want it to be a little bit more filled in. So now I'm just finding those spots and filling. Okay, now I'm gonna start over here now. I like to lift up my eyebrows when I do this. I don't know if it really makes a difference, but I like to think it does. And I just start creating those little, I do those strokes, so it looks like little hairs, right? And remember, I wanna make sure that my brow comes over here, okay? So if you keep those 3 spots in mind when you're doing your brow, you'll be good to go. Okay, so check that out. Okay, now I have to blend. Now remember, your eyebrows are twins. They're not, they're sisters, not twins, sorry. They are sisters, not twins, so they're not going to be exactly the same. What a diff. OMG. Okay, so once again, a little bit more blending. Now, I'm going to take my gel. Did it fall? No, here it is. Okay, see this? Okay, it's a little tiny brush. And we're going to go over, and what I do with this, can you see how I go down with it? So I'm attaching it right to those hairs. And then I come over and I brush it in. And then I also take the tip as well. And again, I'm kind of filling in addition. Do you have to use both products together? No, I would recommend it because they go very, very well together. And you can get these as a set, guys. It's only 34 bucks. It's like, if you're buying one, you might as well get the other, you know? And just to let you know, I am wearing right now satin foundation with the taffeta concealer. It's unbelievable. The coverage is insane. And I'm also wearing the Well-To-Do lipstick, medium brow gel, medium pencil. And I also have palette number 1, which is what I'm wearing. I ordered the other palettes and I'm really, really excited to get those in. But anyway, the Cloud 9 collection is what I would absolutely recommend for everybody. It's amazing. But let's just talk about these brows. Holy, holy. Actually, looking at it, I'm thinking, maybe I should fill in a little bit. So this is so nice about, you know, these products is that they're buildable, meaning that you can go back and say, oh, well, you know what? I think I'm going to make this side a little darker. After I finish that second one, I got a little heavier handed. So you can just go back and fill in to your liking. Anyway, so brows are the big, big thing these days, guys, and it really makes a difference. All right, now, the other tip that I want to show you. White pencil. This is the liner pencil, and you could use this. I actually have it on the whites of my eyes, and you use this to clean up the brow and also highlight. So you're going to take this and you're going to come right underneath here. See? All right, now once again, we have to blend. I personally like to use our deluxe brush. It's a little fuller and fluffier, and I think that I get a better result from using this brush. So see, nice and blended. Look at that. That look good? Okay, now we have to do the top. We gotta make this cleaner and highlight that a little bit too. Okay. And we just go in and blend away. Now, if when you're doing this and you happen to get a little bit of the white in the brow hairs, it's a big deal. You just go in and you add either some more pencil or the gel, whatever you feel that you need. What do you guys think? I'm stoked. I love this. I honestly have never had more compliments on my eyebrows in my entire life. It's just insane. All right, guys, please comment if you have any questions, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. I hope this helps. Take care.